I just want to say that there's a stream going on right now as you watch this that is me reading every single Yu-Gi-Oh card in existence. Yes, the anime ones. Yes, the Rush ones. Yes, it's going to be absolutely a pain, and that's going to be what I'm going to be doing on stream until it's done. You can pay me to reset it, so this might go on for 4 days, for a week, for an entire year. I don't know. All I know is that it's going to be fun. So check out the Twitch, it's in the description, and absolutely enjoy the
got
video.
a top 10 worst Performapal arts. And today we've got someone here that's going to just confuse all of the new viewers in the audience. We have GCD.
Hello, I am GCD. Our names are the same, essentially, but let it be known I am the better one.
Well, I can't argue with that. What kind of content do you make, GCD?
Well, I typically make replay videos every time a blue moon appears, and also, they're pretty good. I like them. But also, it has been 5 months since I made my last one, so why make content for my own channel when I could be making it for someone else's?
Exactly. I mean, are you aware that if you look up Ultra or screencasters' names on YouTube, you just get videos of mine?
I look forward to this being the case for me in the near future.
I can't wait. So, we've got ourselves some Performapal arts, and I'm wondering how you're gonna feel about some of them. So, number 10 is, of course, Performapal Salyu Tiger.
Oh, what a friendly-looking tiger soldier man. I love him. He's on duty outside the Queen's castle. The thing is, he lives in an inverse world where, unlike our world, where they can never smile, he unfortunately is cursed to only be smiling.
That's gonna be a theme that we're gonna be experiencing through all of these.
Yes, I tend to delve into the world building of these cards.
Oh, trust me, you'll love that, because half the things on this list you can't imagine them existing without being in constant pain. But on Salyu Tiger, I mean, what really is there to say other than the fact that he just kinda looks like a goober?
He's decorated. He's a decorated military serviceman, and I'd like you to take that back. I support our troops.
Okay, he's a decorated goober.
He's very decorated. He's just got back from the front lines, and by God, you wouldn't believe how many 1600 attack monsters he had to take down.
In this camouflaged uniform for the Viet Cong.
Truly, he's been to hell and back. But he puts on a smile in spite of it all, and you dare, JCD, you've lost some respect from me. You've attacked this poor soldier.
Oh no.
He's doing his best. He's a veteran. You think they treat veterans all right? No, not in the Yu-Gi-Oh world. No, he's going back out there. He's got to destroy yet more monsters in order to add one Performapal pendulum monster from your deck to your hand.
Is that his deck? No, he's doing it for you.
He's doing it for you. He's fighting the good fight.
You know,
and he's not getting anything from it.
I think we've said all we need to say. I'm sorry, Salyu Tiger. Now we've got Odd Eye's Metal Claw.
Ooh, this is a card I actually like.
Design-wise?
No, not design-wise. Okay. Dear God, no. Are you kidding me? Oh, but it's like a Towers monster that's objectively terrible. But there was like a brief shining moment where, like, with the insane things you could do with Zodiac, because all of the fusion materials are Beast Warrior, and like also Black Sheep gets you Poly. So with Zodiacs you could make like 3 of these, and all of them would be towers. It was great.
That's amazing.
I loved it. Anyway, moving on to this man and his objectively insane design choices.
He has the Odd Eyes orb, like the orb horns on just jutting out of his hips.
Ooh, first of all, he's dressed to kill. He's got the Wolverine claws. He's got a bunch of armor. He does have the Odd Eyes hips. And he's howling at the moon.
How does... GCD, how does this man, like, okay, imagine he's sitting on the couch, right? How does he pick up...
You better believe this man doesn't sleep on his sides.
Oh, that's another thing. Oh
no.
I can't imagine this thing living, but how does he grab the remote control? Or anything?
Oh, he doesn't. This man is decorated, he's wealthy, he's opulent, you see it in his gold-trimmed armor. You better believe his TV is voice-activated.
He has the help to do things for him, because he is physically disfigured.
Not even that, no. I believe this man is the world of Yu-Gi-Oh's equivalent to just, like, Bill Gates. He's just sitting at home, he's got his feet just up on the couch, he's watching the latest episode of Watchmen because he's into HBO dramas. And he's loving it. He's loving life. And then he's of course, once again, you've brought a decorated serviceman before me, Mock.
He's not dude, he jacked this armor off of something. He went to the museum one day and he was just like ballin' and then ran. Who's going to chase after the man with claw hands?
This isn't. You're forcing a narrative upon him that I cannot
You're talking about him like HBO dramas.
He was. You're telling me you look at this level 8 dark beast warrior monster with 3,000 attack and 2,000 defense, and you're telling me he doesn't like Watchmen?
I'm saying he probably likes Watchmen.
It's the hottest new drama on TV currently airing. This video sponsored by HBO. You know that you're done with Game of Thrones forever, but Watchmen is out, so come back.
So keep paying for us, please.
Yes.
We have more than one show.
I mean, they got me. But yeah, this guy's rad. I like him, and his weird stars that are going on.
Yeah, the fireworks going off in the background.
His claws are very stupid. I want it to be known. They are extremely curved.
Yeah, like, how is this even going to hurt anyone other than himself? Or whoever he's trying to hug?
It's like if Wolverine just, like, jammed one of those claws really hard into, like, a door or something and it got bent. But with every one of them.
The door closed, and he was trying to rip it out from a 90-degree angle. Oh, well... Next one on the list is Flip Hippo.
Ooh, this guy, he's got some fire. He's taking you down. He's coming after you.
Dude, he has a tattoo on his face of a spade, which is also
He's
his
got
tail.
2 tattoos.
Yeah, but he has the club and the spade, but then the spade is also his tail, which is already covered. There's no hearts or diamonds on him.
He's got a whole aesthetic going on. And you better believe that... Oh, you better believe where the diamond and hearts are tattooed.
Left and right ass cheek.
Oh, yes. Thank you for... Yes, that's exactly where they're tattooed. How do you guess?
Well, I mean, it's the only part that's not showing to the camera. So it would make sense. I mean, GCD, you know about my ass tattoo, right?
No, I'm unfamiliar with this. Excuse me? Please go on. He's out here to take your job, and there's nothing you can do about it.
But GCD, how could he take your job if I just did it myself?
Yes, I just wanted to address that you got our names wrong.
One of which being my name.
Yes.
JCD Gatto presents featuring JCD Gatto.
I hate it.
Might as well be him at this point. But he can't take your job. Because do you notice one big thing about his design that means he cannot hold any sort of financial position?
His lack of hands.
He's black.
Alright. The racially charged joke here on JCD. This has just gone to a PG-13 rated YouTube video. Hide your children, please. This content may not be suited for young children. You walked into this thinking that it would be a PG-rated video? No, JCD said. I will not have that. This hippo is from the continent of Africa. And for that reason, and no other reason, You will be barred from the holding of financial positions. That is what you have said.
I only
And
bring
for that reason,
when I was making this list, our boy Taser, who people watching the video, you probably know Taser. He was bringing this up, and I like Timely was making this list and like trying to compile the Performapals to like review, and she was like, "Oh yeah, this one, you know, goof and a gaff, that sort of deal." And Taser just goes, "He's black." I go, "Taser, wait, no, stop it. He's black," he says, now bolded.
The thing is, you're right. The thing also is, there's a different way you could have done that joke. Allow me to rewind time briefly. That's me talking in reverse. Thank you. It's the joke. There's one reason why he can't hold the job in any financial position. Oh, why is that? Oh, he's got a face tattoo.
You know, that works.
Which is accurate.
That also works.
He's got 3 face tattoos even, and one of them is just straight up the lightning bolt from Mario Kart.
Totally expecting Harry Potter, but yeah. I think we're done with Flip Hippo with racism and the fucking Aztat.
The Harry Potter comment just made me want to keep going, but alright.
Oh, keep going with the Harry Potter thing. I won't.
This is Harry Potter after 300 J.K. Rowling tweets.
You know, the whole time he was actually a poker-playing hippo.
Mm-hmm.
You really should have read that from the subtext. We just couldn't train them for the movies.
No, it's tragic.
It is. You know what else is tragic?
Please, tell me.
I had to wait a little bit, because that was for a transition.
My God, Oh no! Oh, I hate him. I hate everything about him. I want you to know.
This is the first one where you just look at him and crack.
Dear God, dear God. No, I've seen this card before, and I've been broken before. I saw him once, and my mind blocked him. For ages, he's been the childhood trauma sleeping in the back of my mind. It's like... And there's too many Performapals. There's an excessive amount. So when I'm just scrolling through them on like YGO Pro, I don't see this man. He's 1 in a billion. Yeah. But now, you've singled him out. You've brought him before me. This is my friggin' intervention, dude. You need to address the trauma in your life. That is Performapal Claybreaker.
You know what's the problem I see the most with him?
Please tell me.
His legs go all the way up.
His legs go all the way up?
Look at his legs on the side where you see the skin. It goes to where, like, your heart should be.
I hate everything.
He can do a split on accident.
This man... If I saw this man walking down the street, I would kill him. I see him, and I say, the world would be better without you. You would be better off dead.
Dude, you're bringing fucking eugenics into this?
Do you not agree with me?
I mean, I can't disagree.
Look at this individual. Everything about him is cursed. He's not even a rock type. He doesn't know what he is.
He's like a fat bastard from Austin Powers, killed and then wore Majin Buu.
Hold on. I gotta look up this friggin' effect. He's reliant on tribute summoning?
Yes. No. You're supposed to tribute summon him multiple times because then he goes from the graveyard to your hand on a pen summon.
I hate... why? Why was this allowed to live?
Someone gave birth to this, looked at it, and said, that's okay.
No,
that's where my
they
problem
didn't.
is.
No, I can tell you no one who gave birth to this was A-okay with this. They were like, at the very least, they were fine with adoption.
Imagine giving birth to this. Like, like, the head comes out and
No,
you're like, oh, that's the hard part, and then the thighs. Dude, you could twirl... The next baby could, like, twirl a cane on the way out.
Do you think he came out like this with just the outfit and everything?
I like to imagine that this being is literally a year and a half old.
I don't want to look at this guy anymore. Get him out of my sight.
You're right, next is Bot Eyes Lizard.
This one I'm a lot more fine with. He's a wacky dude. He's a lovable magician. He's got that umbrella, and he's willing to share it with you.
Dude, he's given the hold up bitch finger on the umbrella.
Ooh, he is. He's like, hold up, you don't need to head out into the rain like that. I have an umbrella we can use. Everything about him I like.
How
His
menacing.
wacky vest. He's basically Barney, but half robot. He's Barney in the...
Wait,
he's
the
Barney
half is
after
just his
Skynet.
eyes?
He's Barney after Skynet has taken over. Oh my god, let me see this friggin' idiot.
I love
You can
you,
send one
you
odd-eyes
love
monster.
me. I'll hug you mechanically.
He does that, but his arms are biological, and so I'm more okay with that. I like him.
Why does he have leaves on
Do
his
I love
tail
him?
that like springs?
What's wrong?
out?
It's a unique design.
He has a tail
He
hair.
likes it. You know what this is? This is he has many accessories. He's an accessorizing individual.
He has a Triforce on his palm, dude.
Does he? Where?
Now look at his extended palm. It's just it's the triangle.
Oh heck, which Triforce does he have?
Probably wisdom. That's why he's giving the umbrella and going, no, it will rain in 2 hours, and you're gonna be
No.
out for 3.
You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say he has I was gonna initially go with power, but now I'm thinking courage. But because he has the courage to go up to strangers and offer them a helping hand when they need it. And I like that. I like that about him.
He may be a good person, but he looks whack-yo.
Yeah, he's a good zany individual. He's an eccentric 100,000-aire. He's not terribly wealthy, but he's inherited a few good things, and he's gonna spend it on some nice clothes and have a good jaunt around town.
You know, I believe that, and I'll
Yeah.
take your word on it.
Of course, I was there. I've known this man for 10 years.
Well, that's good. And since we have hit the halfway point of the video, it is about time that I gotta tell everyone watching this video right now to smash that like button, preferably with your cock, and also the subscribe button in a similar manner.
I'm shaking my head no.
Why?
I want you to know I'm shaking my head no.
For what?
It does not seem like an effective manner of going about anything in your life.
I've got some other videos for you guys to enjoy, from Dynasty the Useless to other top 10s. Some a lot more scripted, some, well, the other art videos are also completely unscripted, but that just makes them funnier. And, you know, what else am I missing? Like goal. Hit 600 likes, please. That would be great. Thank you. GCD, do you have any words to shill? Preferably for your channel?
Give me money. Click my views. Give me money. Click subscribe. Give me money.
I mean, that's about as straight to the point as you can get it.
Yeah. I want you to know that I like money, and thank you.
Couldn't have said it better myself. So next up,
Right.
we have Performapal Swing Cobra.
All of these cards have very nice top hats, and they're very dressed nicely, and I'm always a
It
big fan
has
of
a
that.
swing through it!
Yeah. You got a problem with it?
It's stabbed! At all
No,
times,
that's...
this thing is stabbed.
He's fine.
What do you mean he's fine? He had to, like, grow his intestines around the thing.
No, he's good.
What do you...
You know what this is? I think... Let me hit you with this. The swing, it's not a pole. It's glue. It's two ends glued to him.
That also sounds shitty.
No, it's fine. He's a snake. He sheds his skin. Gets rid of the glue. He's fine.
GCD, Hey GCD, you want to come over and record a video? Sure, what is it? I'd like you to justify all of these cards existing, thank you.
Yes, I can do that with pleasure, except for Claybreaker. He is in hell now, where he belongs.
I mean, it has a heart tongue.
Yeah, you gotta, once again, I ask you, you got a friggin' problem with that, dude?
Yeah, how does it, okay, imagine
Do
the
you
tip
know
of your
anything
tongue
about-
being double as wide.
Alright, but quick question. Am I a snake? No. I'm unfamiliar with snake anatomy and the conditions that one might face by having a heart-shaped tongue. For all we know, this is an incredible benefit to this snake individual. Maybe he's thinking, boy howdy am I blessed to be in this evolutionary line to have a heart-shaped tongue.
He's wrong.
No. What do you know? Maybe he used that. This is me defending Swing Cobra vehemently because I love him and his cool hat and his jolly expression.
What? He doesn't look jolly, he looks like he just popped another Molly an hour after the last one.
He's incredibly happy. What are you talking about? He's got
That's
a
what I
perfect
said.
smile on his face. He's doing rad then. What are you doing trying to force just a radical narrative upon him that he takes party drugs in order to be happy? I don't think you need to do that to be happy. And I think Swing Cobra, my dear friend, I think he knows that as well.
I don't see where you're coming from.
I think the way he gets his happiness is by making other people happy. And I love that. That said, his effect is reliant on inflicting battle damage, so maybe not. But maybe the person he makes happy are just the ones he's closest to, which would be his controller, you.
I don't want the Molly snake.
No, once again, JCD, just forcing a narrative upon these monsters, just like, yeah, Swing Cobra does ecstasy, and he killed 3 people in 1997.
No, it was in 98, but no, I'm not saying that.
I think that's exactly what you're saying, and I'm not having it. I'm not having it. This isn't the real lore. The real lore is that he's a happy dude on a friggin' swing. He's doing his best. People love him for it, and he's a great member of the community.
Yeah. I'll take your word. Now, how do you feel about this?
I think
There's
this is
a
an
right answer.
individual. I have a lot of empathy for him.
No!
I have a lot of empathy. My heart is very big for him.
No, it isn't.
No, let me tell you. I think a witch cast a spell on him, and he was cursed to always look mischievous.
He doesn't
When
look
in truth-
He looks like a sexual deviant.
He does.
That's
and
booty right
that's-
there.
That's the curse this witch has placed on him. He's been cursed, and I empathize with you. People who look shady, look into my eyes. Look into the eyes that you cannot see, but they're there. They're watching you right now. And let me tell you, I feel you. It's rough. Looking shady. When you're not. And I'm with you, friend donkey.
Resting shady face.
It's a curse. The witch has cursed him, but he just wants to special summon a level 4 or lower Performapal monster from your hand or graveyard. And I like that. He wants to help.
Why does he have like recommendation boxes on either side?
Recommendation boxes on either
You know-
side. You'll have to be a bit more clear.
Like the shit that you have at like a workplace where you put in a slip of paper on like what you want changed in the workplace and it's anonymous.
These are the satchels he's carrying. They're the goods that you have brought with you on your trip in the steel ball gun.
Why are they taped?
No, they're not. They're straps.
If those no,
Those
those
are
aren't
straps.
no, if those are straps, then it opens from inside the donkey.
What are you talking about?
Like, look,
Like the, I'm referring to the leather straps. Hold on. Yeah, zoom in.
I'm talking about the fucking tape here.
Those aren't
On either
tapes.
way
Those
of
are
the-
clasps.
What do you mean? Why? Why
Those
are
are
you
definitely metal
empathetic
clasps.
to this
You madman.
to this abomination of God?
I love him.
No, you don't. He
do.
looks like he's gonna smack your ass and go, "What do you do about it?"
Do I have to mention this fiendish witch again? He's an innocent man, cursed to look shady, and I respect his...
Don't you know,
You know-
that one scene in the anime where he just comes out of Yuya's deck completely out of nowhere and then smacks his mother's ass?
Is this Psyduck you're talking about? That sounds like Psyduck from the Pokemon anime you're referring to.
When did Psyduck molest someone?
Psyduck is known for coming out of the Pokemon ball at incredibly inappropriate times and causing an immense amount of trouble.
But
Which
does he
honestly-
molest anyone?
I am not familiar with any such instances, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if such an incident happened off screen.
You're lawyering the donkey.
I am. I want you to know that my client is innocent of any and all crimes, and if all you can do is attack his appearance, then you really have no case here. Thank you.
This is the video about attacking people's appearances.
And I want you to know that I love him for who he is on the inside, where he could choose to be a terrible person.
And he does.
Everyone who approaches him is just like, look at that shady individual over here. I can't love or respect this individual. I want you to know that this is you right now. This person saying these things, that's you.
Yes.
But then, he chooses to be good, in spite of everything. He chooses to special summon a level 4 or lower Performapal monster from your hand or graveyard. He doesn't have to do that, but he does. Because he wants to be the best he can be. And let me tell you, he's doing a pretty dang good job.
I don't know what else to say. To you
Say
or
you're
about
sorry.
him.
Say you're sorry to this
I'm not
donkey
saying
right
I'm
now.
sorry to the sexual
You're
predator.
saying it. You're how once again, he's just attacking him because of this cursed witch
I'm not.
who inflicted him with a disease.
This is
And
a
now-
disease. He's a disease. We're going on to number 2.
I still want an apology.
You're not getting a fucking apology.
He's getting an apology. I
From
want
you, you apologist of friend donkey.
I'm leaving this call right now. If you don't apologize to friend donkey.
Okay, for the sake of ad revenue, watch time, and view count, I'm sorry, Performapal friend donkey, for thinking anything bad about you.
I love it. Thank you.
Perfect.
Ooh,
Number
didn't
2?
even have to give him the kiss there. All right, I like
He
it.
forced it upon me. So next
All right.
next up we have number 3, which is Performapal gongato.
These hats, I love them. I love all
Don't-
of them.
Do this!
It's Garfield. Garfield is back. He's got his hat, and his eyes are rainbows.
Yes.
Oh, this time.
He has
you wanna
6
know what's
legs.
different? You want to know what's different about this Garfield?
What?
He's a big fan of Mondays. He's a big fan of everything. Lasagnas? He loves them twice as much.
Odie loves him. John, a little bit better.
Yeah, he's great. I love him. He's a smiling good friend. And he's here to bang the gong and usher in a new era of world peace.
Why does he have 6 arms?
To better effectively bang the gong to usher in a new era of world peace, excuse me?
So he has 2 to hold the gong, 2 to bang the gong, and 2 to just say how big the fish he caught last week was.
2 to jazz hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's doing his best. He's living his best life, and I like him.
He's doing pretty well for himself, we'll say.
Ooh, you know what is rough to hear though? You want to know what's under that hat?
What?
It's nothing. He lost one of his ears. He's covering it up with the hat, and he's putting on a big smiley face in spite of all the pain in the world. And he's doing his best because he knows that he can make the world a better place, even if the world wasn't a great place for him.
It looks like I could play like a G sharp off of one of his canines.
Why would you do that? Why would you do such a cruel thing to this friend?
It is a pretty cool thing. We'll say yes.
I said a cruel thing, and you know it.
And I refuse to justify gongato.
Is this just gonna be me defending the Performapal artworks?
I don't know.
with an
This is the
incredibly-
fucking. This is the role you've put yourself into, dog.
It's the best role. I want you to know. Do you want to try it? Do you want to step into my corner and
Sure. You want to
compliment these
swat? You want to switch good cop, bad cop? Let's go on the next one.
Okay, you go first.
All right. Ah, yes. Performapal Trap Mimic. You see, he's looking dapper, he's going to the ball, and he's going to appreciate any compliments that you throw his way, because he's unable to vocalize any of his own comments due to his massive engorging tongue, and that's not his fault. He just likes the fact that you pay him as little mind as you can, but it's all positive mind.
Okay. My opinion is, I really wanted to go with the joke of just saying, like, exactly what you said. Like, just being super positive, but looking at the sky. It's really, I can't. I'm sorry. It's too tough. I can't. You sit down at the family reunion, like, everyone's having a good time. Doorbell rings, and oh no. It's Performapal Trap Minute. He's here to... Ooh, you hate it. You were hoping he wouldn't show up, but here he is. His eyes, they angry. His teeth, they sharp. He's here to chomp, and I hate him. He's a cursed being, and I wish that he would, here's what I will say. He's a bad person right now.
What if those teeth are just for chomping Thanksgiving meals?
Nope. Those canines have known blood many a time.
Of turkeys?
I want you to know that he's not beyond repair. He can improve himself. But right now, he needs to look inwardly. Don't look at the outside, Performapal Trap Minute. Look at the inside of what you're guarding in that treasure chest. And say, do I really need to be so hurtful on the outside just to protect my inside feelings? Maybe I don't need this exterior to do the world good.
That sounds like it's just going to end with him going, okay, I think I've bettered myself, and then the tongue just comes out and the chest just lays there. The tongue is what he is guarding.
Maybe that's better for everyone. Maybe people would like him more at the Thanksgiving dinner.
If he was just a tongue?
If he was just a tongue and not a giant treasure chest with huge, just gigantic teeth that's just gonna bite a hole in your Aunt Sally's table.
He just has Pika. He can't control it.
Alright, give me the next one.
Okay.
I don't want to look at this, man.
GCD? Neither of us can play good cop on this one.
We
We put in number
can't
one.
play?
No. GCD, you won't want to.
Hit me with it.
This was number one before we listed any other Performapals. We got this off the top of our heads. This is
it
Bubble
the
Bow
dog?
Wow.
It's the dog.
Look at this man.
It's tough. It really is.
He's disgusting!
It's hard.
He is
It's-
mid-shower and just comes out to like pump you with some like spittle because there's something coming out of the nozzle.
No, I can't. It's Alright, let me think.
You want something a little worse?
I'm gonna
GCD?
do my best. What?
You know what's coming out of that
Is
nozzle?
it the diaper? Oh. Okay, I thought you were going with the diaper. But
No.
okay.
You know what's coming out of that head nozzle?
Is it his brains?
Not.
No. No, I don't. That's the thing, though, is that's not where that nozzle is hooked up. It's hooked up right into his skull.
Do you know
right.
about cloud bathing dog dichotomy? I meant to say
You make a
anatomy,
good-
but a completely different term came to mind.
Yeah, we all make mistakes from time to time.
We're
but you
recording
know
this
what?
at midnight for reference channel.
Oh, you're at midnight?
Yep.
I'm at 1 a.m.
Oh,
cool.
Jesus
Lucky duck over there.
Christ.
Let me see though. But yeah, it's right next to his head. Is not that.
It's hooked all the way around.
No, it's not. It's his goddamn brains. He's spraying it at you, and it's rough.
He's constantly and slowly giving himself a lobotomy.
He looks like he's had one before. He looks like he's had a few of them.
This is to get rid of what's left in that skull of his.
Man, I wanted to be kind to this one, to show the world, but maybe I need to do some self-improvement.
Because
Maybe I need maybe
you can't compliment this thing. It looks fucking terrible. Someone designed this, another person said ballin', and then this made it onto a television show, and then immediately after a card game.
yes, this is accurate. And I see it here now, and I say, I'm just sighing heavily. That's all I'm doing. I'm looking at it, I'm like, why can't you be better?
I can't put on a shirt. Come on, man.
A shirt would be very good. This guy he thinks every day's Halloween. And I hate it. Every day's Halloween. He's having himself a blast. And it's frankly making everyone else uncomfortable. He's on the street. He's got his big giant pink toothbrush. And you better believe that he's brushing. He's brushing
Toothbrush?
pedestrians. Yeah, that's a toothbrush.
What?
That's a toothbrush.
That's a fucking, like, shower thing.
That's
That's what you use to scrub your back.
He's a dog with a giant toothbrush.
Everyone in chat, tell us what you think is in his hand.
I mean, sure, it could be either of them. They're both sticks.
It is
with
most certainly
bristles at
not
the
a
end.
toothbrush.
You think if he walked up to you think if he walked up to Performapal Trap Mimic in the upper quadrant of this Google Docs page that he wouldn't be able to use that to brush his teeth?
Well, yes, but you could do that with like a ShamWow. You could
All right,
brush your
and
teeth.
now allow me to segue into my true argument that toothbrushes are just downscaled versions of whatever the hell you're talking about.
Have you never used like a shower brush, like whatever they're called?
Dear God, no! I'm a sane individual who doesn't have time to spend wealth on such frivolosities.
Do you just use a loofah?
No, I don't use any of that garbage.
I don't shower, JCD. What are you
I
talking
do.
about?
This is slander, and you'll be hearing from my attorneys.
Everyone in chat put GCD doesn't shower in chat, but like some in caps and some not.
Alright, allow me to call upon my power as the funnier one of the two and say, everyone in chat, type JCD is small. He's the size of a small toddler. Every face cam you've seen of him has just been
I've
a
been
lie.
sitting on top of books.
He's been just... Yep. You know, the more I look at this image of this dog, the more I think he's the exact size of JCD. Could be. Hold on.
Imagine if this dog
this
is
you?
5'8".
Is this you?
Is this me?
Is this person I'm looking at right now you?
No. that
Just
is not
dressed
me.
up.
That is not me. I am not a
Are you
dog.
saying you've never dressed up in a dog costume
Yes.
with like some accessories?
Never done that in my life.
But I could see it happening. I wanted to know.
Okay, I've dressed up as a woman on stream with 4 different costumes.
So what you're saying is you have a history of dressing up as things.
You can say it that way.
And this is something that you could potentially dress up as.
In some alternate universe where I've also had a lobotomy or 2, yes.
Yes. And so what I'm saying is then, for a small individual such as yourself, and once again, I'd like to remind you all to type JCD as small, and also he's Performapal. Hold on, could you scroll up a bit so I could see the name? JCD is small and also cosplayed Performapal Bubble Bow Wow. This is the truth.
I'm gonna end the video.
I saw him. I was there. He didn't want me to see him. He was like, get out of the room. But I was like, what's this small dog doing speaking to me?